This session is about setting up your paper on the drawing board initially and drawing horizontal and vertical lines. First thing you need is a suitable piece of paper. In this case we use an A3 sheet. What we do, we place the A3 sheet on the board and we slide it to the top of the board. Now this is what we would do normally if we were using board clips. If you don't have board clips, you might find it easier to slide it down to sort of somewhere near the centre of the board and then use masking tape to attach your paper to the board. It is really important that your paper remains parallel to the action at the bottom of the board. So make sure it stays parallel down here at the bottom. And just tape it on. We can now move our action desk down a little so it takes it out of the way, and put a little bit of tape on the end here. We do want to make sure that it's well stuck down, so if it isn't, as we slide our action over that, it will pull the tape up. You can use any tape that you want for this job, so long as you can peel it off relatively easily. So that's our paper set up on the board. We now slide our action back onto the paper, and as you can see, we can move that over the paper and start making lines. Normally when we do a drawing, we will put a border all the way around the drawing, and we'd have a title block either in this corner or across the bottom here, just saying what the drawing was about, who it was for and who produced it, and probably on there would be a revision date, so we know that when we come to read our drawings we know whether we're on the most recent revision. However, what I really want to show you today is how we simply make horizontal and vertical lines. For this, I'm not going to be using an ordinary drawing pencil. I want to use a slightly darker pen so that you can actually see, using the camera, how we actually go about it, and it is very simple. All we do is we place our pen on our parallel motion and we draw our line. We can move that anywhere on the board and draw our line. Hence we now got two horizontal lines on our board. If we want to draw vertical lines, we place our set square onto the board, make sure that it's against our parallel action, take our pen and draw our line down the edge of our set square. Once again, simply draw it down the edge of the set square. And finally, when it comes to drawing angles, all we need to do is exactly the same thing. We draw our angle down the edge of the set square. And that is how we go about making the basic lines on our paper.